Aquarius. It's your girl, Javy. High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and or Rising for Aquarius season 2021. Happy birthday, boo! Look! Ah! The full! Look at God. Happy birthday. Yes, absolutely. It's feeling good. Checking in, the vibes are feeling really, really good with you guys. When I was tuning into your energy, definitely gravitating towards more grounding colors and stones, specifically petrified wood, just woods, working with wood, things of that nature, creating more grounding experiences, but definitely plenty of messages to come. Be sure to check your sun, moon, and rising. They will be on time and rolling out shortly this season. And for daily tarot readings, be sure to check out my Instagram, justj_everything. And to see the other dope shit I do, check out my website, justjeverything.com. Now, there's a lot going on, Aquarius, so we're going to get into it, and that has the lot going on also coincides with the need to ground and get more structured and focused and detail-oriented, because the Sun, Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury are all there, all in your sign. And the pressure is on, but the luck is there. The springboard is there. That may even be what I call this, the Aquarian springboard. It just feels like an opportunity to propel yourself further in some way. Now, and I even wrote down full mode, go. Take calculated risks. Get yourself unstuck, but go, move forward, motion. It's time. Progression, innovation, bold moves. Uranus, your other ruler planet, is now direct in Taurus and actually conjuncts Mars, in 20 hours at this point. So say less, fam, for real. This whole week, that's something that came through really strongly. This first week of Aquarius season, say less. Observe. It feels like no sudden movements. Wait. Don't make any big purchases. Don't, also y'all are raring up eventually for Mercury to go retrograde in your sign. Just really going over everything with a fine-tooth comb, especially in regards to contracts or anything of that nature. But this first week, no sudden movements. That conjunction needs to just that energy needs to settle out. On the 28th of January, there's the full moon in Leo. And that's what Mars conjunct Uranus is shaking up. Whatever gets shaken up, there's definitely that opportunity to really release it, that full moon on the 28th. And it's across from you, so it's just it's poignant. It is going to be an important month for you guys, just in general. And I want you to get all the notes and I know all the dates so you can just be best prepared as possible. Now, Venus goes into Aquarius on February 1st. Then Venus will be conjuncting Saturn on February 6th. That same day, Venus in Aquarius will be squaring Uranus in Taurus. So Venus will be conjunct Saturn and squaring Uranus in Taurus. So it's important to expect the unexpected. You're going to need to have a real open mind, Aquarius, and that's really important. Especially even Venus in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aquarius. You got to be open-minded. And not open-minded by way of receiving less than you deserve. open-minded by way of not being so like jarred, not being like jarred when stuff happens, or like stuck in like deer in headlights mode kind of thing. I'm giving you these days so you can be prepared, so that you can just like get ready, buckle up, basically. But that whole, around the 6th, that whole week too, is just like expect the unexpected in the realm of love, money, business, groups, community, attraction, what you're attracting in, what you're attracted to. There's just awakenings, endings, transformations taking place big time for you guys specifically. But specifically changes in established beliefs. There's definitely going to be like a heightened sense of rebellion, urges to break free. On February 11th, the new moon, there's a new moon in Aquarius in your sign. I'll be making a separate video, so I'm not going to go in on that. And then on the 17th, towards the end of your season, Saturn squares Uranus. So there's something about restriction versus rebellion. There's themes of freedom are really coming up for you guys. Themes of freedom. And this season, I mean, it starts, your season, your birthday, all of it starts with a bang, ends with a bang. So, if you got it, smoke it. Hydrate. Let's take a deep breath. The most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2021. There's just a lot of moving parts, Aquarius. And with the pressure being on, that could be this like self-sabotage kind of weird thing where you're wanting to rebel. So just be aware of that. Check that within you. Make sure, just like, you know, tap in with where you're operating from. Tap in with your motivations, with your intentions, how you're moving, how you're making decisions. And even the cards, it's just like they want to be really specific, and you guys are really needing to be really specific and calculated. That's what I'm saying. There is something about like calculated risks or calculated moves, or fighting the urge to like say things, fighting the urge to just like have things bubble up. Yeah, first card out, King of Cups. There is a really big like play for emotional maturity. That's a big thing. Like, you come Aquarius season, there's a lot of emotional growth. First thing out, there's really tapping into your creativity, some kind of like mastery, but also like check in. Some of you, it's like your emotions, there's like a calcification of emotions, like some things not flowing the way that you should, but just because like some of you are like doing stuff out of like trying to be an adult or trying to be grown up or trying to be polite. There may be someone with heavy water signs or water placements, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's specifically a Pisces or a Cancer. But this feels specifically like Pisces. And yeah, there may be just like some sudden changes. I'm telling you, Mars in 20 hours, Mars conjuncts Uranus, your ruling planet, and stuff comes to a head. There are some things that maybe you guys may be just feeling like stuff is falling apart, but understand that these are opportunities for self-mastery, for emotional mastery. How are you showing up? Do you mean what you say? Are you letting people just like walk all over you? Or you know, are you walking all over everybody? Like, what's going on? It's time to really look at it. It's time to, there may be somebody who's just maybe, for some of you, this is showing up as like emotional manipulation. Like there may be some of you with someone in your life who is like manipulating you, or just really overly emotional, or like you can't get a fucking reaction out of them, but like something happens that does. Like, and we'll take a deeper look at it in the plunge, but this Tower card feels final, I hear. And some of you really may be thinking that, wow, yeah, it's like some of you may be really thinking that things are falling apart, but you're really coming into your power. Aquarius, this is, there may be a lot of people with things to say, a lot of opinions, but Aquarius, you're coming in, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus, you're coming into a place of really, it's like whatever fucks up or whatever falls apart, whatever malfunctions, whatever suddenly changes, whatever it is that comes in, it gives you the opportunity to really articulate yourself in a different way than ever before. You really being able to transmute pain into prose, insight, pain into wisdom, really like getting insight, giving advice, giving wisdom, speaking clearly, making declarations. There's a lot of, it's like, never lying, truth teller, truth teller. It's like some of y'all are really, like, some comes in and you tell the truth. Some of you are pursuing, like, you tell the truth and it's like, I'll see you in court, motherfucker, that kind of thing. Like, you're taking action. Some of you are really coming into a place, this Aquarius season, this just looks like fucking pure power. Like, you really coming into a place of articulating yourself really crystal clear. Like, saying what you mean, meaning what you say, and not being like no hard feelings, like not being harsh about it, not being like a bitch about it. It's just being really like articulate and clear and like assertive is what this feels like. Some of you are really leaning to, like, I'm telling you, there's something about awakenings. This feels like an awakening. You may have some of you may have like projects or like presentations that you're needing to like focus on. And there may be disruptions, or like, it's like focus on what you really need to focus on versus the drama. Whatever is falling apart, whatever is breaking down, it really is happening in your favor and to propel you forward and to give you the opportunity to see the truth about what it is that you've built and how you're building and how you're going to be building shit with yourself and with other people going forward. Not making the same mistakes that you did. Not ignoring red flags anymore. Wheel of Fortune, hey. Things really going in your favor, and also it's like an end of a chapter in the realm of luck, in the realm of fortune, in the realm of how things have gone for you guys. Jupiter there in your sign. This is Jupiter there in your sign, and there's just opportunities for big shifts, for big awareness, for generosity, for clarity. Also for karma. This looks like karma coming in. Karma comes in and cleans house. Karma clean up on aisle 6. Or aisle 11 for you guys. Aquarius is 11th house. That's funny. Anyways. One more card. All right. Deep breath, Aquarius. So, final messages. Final message. One card, one message for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2020. Like I told you, it ends with a bang. Wheel of Fortune coming out like that like third and fourth week of Aquarius season. Things really shift. And also you guys are having a real... I feel like a new awareness of how karma works, how this whole simulation works, how like hindsight, things really starting to like sync up. Pay attention to like your instincts, to your guts, to the signs and wonders, to anything that just feels like a hint or a sign, or your hunches. Pay attention to that stuff. It's important. There are going to be signs and symbols. Pay attention to the symbolism. There's a lot of symbolism here. Lovers, 7 of Pentacles, and there's just new good shit to invest in. There really is. For some of you, there is someone with heavy Gemini or Virgo or Earth placements that you really are exploring investing in. There's something coming in. Like, it's like whatever little bullshit falls apart, let it fall apart, and let it crumble, because the Queen of Swords has her back turned to it. Back turned to the Tower, come what may. And when you're open and receptive and trusting of the universe, the wheel spins in your favor, and something comes in that you feel like in love with. It doesn't have to be a person. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. But this is about, bottom of the deck, 7 of Wands. This is about you really getting, like, operating within this new altitude. New altitude. That's what this looks like. New heights. That's what I'm calling the video. Aquarian altitude. It's just like you're in a new level here. Some of you, there may be truths to tell, or truths that are coming in or need to be spoken to someone with heavy Pisces or Aquarius placements. Pisces, Aquarius, or Sagittarius placements. Maybe even big truths coming in from an Aries or a Scorpio. Like big conversations. Like there's a lot of I feel like some of you may have been or having a struggle or being accused of being unemotional or being unattached or cold. And especially if you have a Venus in Aquarius, it's really important that you or forever hold your peace. I hear it's like, speak your truth, really, really say what you, and even if it's, especially if it's loving, if someone is like expressing anger at you, like, or hardship, maybe they there could be something here about like, how do you really feel? I hear like someone asking you, like, just tell me how you fucking feel about me. Tell me that you love me, or tell me that like what's really going on. Just love me enough to tell the truth. That's a big thing. Like, and that's where the King of Cups is coming in. It's just like, you don't need to be safeguarding these hoes' feelings left and right. It's time to tell the truth and be be emotionally mature. Be emotionally responsible for the feelings that you've involved yourself or entangled yourself in. And that may be something you're asking of someone else. Like, you came here, you started this, I was fine before you. Like, I need you to be emotionally responsible for the shit you started. And that could be a message for you guys too, and I'm sorry if that's harsh. But better you hear it from me and know that the Tower is coming than like you be blindsided by some harsh truth. It's just time to do some some inventory, some emotional inventory. Also, there are intense conversations coming with someone with heavy Pisces or Sagittarius placements. Possibly about togetherness, merging, working together on a project or some kind of crossroads. But there is a big decision towards the end of Aquarius season, guys. There's there are options, there are choices, and it's really important that you figure out like what you need to get over and move past versus what you need to invest in. Let's get into it. I love you. Decision. All right, Aquarius, let's get into it. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, I don't even really want to clarify the Tower, but I will. But for some of you, there is an end to a relationship or an emotionally taxing situation, or maybe even this is something with a boss or a friend, possibly Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio placements. Either way, there are things that require you to really become emotionally mature. Actually, I want to ask that. Please clarify the King of Cups. How can they acquire and attain more emotional maturity for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Because either way, clearly, I mean, with the Tower here, the whatever is unreliable is headed out. And so, or has already headed out, or is already gone. And so now that, like, there's this space, now there's like room for real solutions, you know? Like for you to actually do stuff. Ooh, there's a lot of people here. Like, I feel like some of you, like someone had, get rid of people who have fucking split personalities, or anybody who's being mean or rude or sharp or possibly verbally abusive. Really, like, also stop. I feel like some of you are biting your tongue to the point where you're about to become the problem. You're about to be toxic. Like, or some of you are just like full blown fuck it mode and you've just been really like mean and nasty and you're just saying whatever. Or someone is doing that to you, or you are just thinking it in your head. You're really wanting to. How you can best acquire emotional maturity is like getting a handle on your thoughts. Getting a handle on the words you say, on the boundaries that you enforce. It's time to, like, that's what I'm saying, Lau. There's like room for new solutions. So now it's just time to like purge, detox, and start anew. It's like stop wasting energy on anything that is unstable. I'm going to say that again. Stop wasting energy on anything that is unstable. Please clarify the Tower. Take a deep breath, please. I love you. Not trying to be harsh. But this needs to be, like, something is to be severed. And something that you've been giving a lot of time and energy to. And it's like, but it wasn't, like, mutual. What's coming in is reciprocity. Yes, there's truth coming in, like stuff like that really puts an end to this cycle and changes. This is inspiration, aha moments, truth. There could be like a really powerful conversation that you guys have. You really taking the sword. You've been given, like, this also may be information that comes into you, insight that comes to you, divine downloads. Divine connection that comes in and gives you the power, puts the information and the power in your hands so you can properly and healthily wield the sword and make the cuts that need to be cut so that there's room for stuff to come in. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. What does Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to cut out? What's just like quick, easy, what? Y'all already know what it is, but some of y'all need confirmation, and it's just like, I feel like whoever has you being mean, or whoever has you like wanting to be sharp, it definitely someone with a fucking Pisces placements. Some of you need to like cut out stagnation, cut out vacillation, going back and forth. Maybe someone with heavy Sagittarius or Pisces placements you're needing to cut out. Cutting away illusion, dealing with what feels vulnerable, dealing with vulnerability, dealing with shame. Anybody, some of you, like somebody maybe embarrassed you. Some of you are needing to communicate like, hey, that was fucking embarrassing. Or, hey, like, I feel stuck here. This feels stagnant. Like we're not moving forward and I want to move forward. And whatever it is, it's time to cut. There's information that comes in that cuts you down from this tree, cuts you down from this uncertainty and brings in the new. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Deep breath, Aquarius. For Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising for Aquarius season 2020. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. There's just big shit popping. Yeah. And it comes by way of conversation, by really thinking about it, by being serious, by paying attention to the words that are coming out of your mouth. Really take the high road, Aquarius. Be petty. I mean, don't be petty. Like, especially if it has to do with this Sagittarius or this Sagittarius or Pisces, or even if it's not, like, especially if it's a water sign. If there's issues with a water sign, you really need to empower yourself. If there's issue with a fire sign, it's like establishing boundaries and really, like communicating the truth. There could be just new information coming in from a Sagittarius or a Pisces. It's time to be more objective. It's time to really get humble and really speak the truth. It's time to get more practical in your approach, get more logical, really start checking the facts, allowing yourself to really trust your intuition, Aquarius. Are there any other messages for the Wheel of Fortune? Woo. And there's definitely a lot of there's possible drama here or gossip. And you need to take a break from any kind of drama or gossip. Really meditate, create sacred space for yourself, cultivate whatever you need to do. Cultivate whatever you need to cultivate and invest in whatever you need to invest in to create a place where you can fucking recover and you can think for yourself and think clearly and meditate and pray and access the divine and really paying attention to the signs and symbols that are coming in. Some of you, there may be conversations about children or things going on in regards to kids. Your kids may be needing a break. Some of you may be feeling bullied, or maybe your children are being bullied. That could be something that's coming in. So really having conversations with more intense conversations with your kids than normal. Please clarify the Lovers. But some of you, there's absolutely an opportunity for a new relationship with someone with fire or Gemini, Libra. I said Libra. Gemini, we'll also go with Libra. I wanted to come out. So Gemini, Libra, or Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces placements. Whew. Some of you are making big decisions about whether to stay or go with a Sagittarius. I said Libra before Libra came out. That's funny. So there could be big decisions. Look at this. This is huge, Aquarius. All right. I feel this very strongly for Venus and Aquarius too. How this is clarified, this is move towards what feels good, not towards necessarily what you want. Move towards peace, towards ease, towards restoration. The Sagittarius in the Pisces, there's issues there. There's stuff going on. Big decisions are to be made there. This person may be going back and forth. They may not be sure about you, hell. And that could be something that's going in. But there's an upsetting situation that you guys are needing to speak a truth about and making a decision about, a declaration about. All of these swords in hand. It's take your power back. Some of you are going to the law or taking legal action in regards to, this could be a breakup or a divorce or a separation or something in regards to drinking or drugs or DUI blue eyes, things of that nature, or like needing to do community service or something. There's just something there. It's going to be different for all of you individually, bottom of the deck, but the name of the game for you guys is fucking freedom. It's a new beginning, and it's time for you to like leap forward and understand that you are just as powerful as your shadows. You're just as powerful as the things that you're scared of. And it's time to face your darkness. Face your demons, and bam, look at that, bitch. As soon as you do, you come back into your power and you begin anew because you're that motherfucker and you can do it. I love you. Mwah.